Viewers' discretion is advised. These series are highly addictive.
Would you like to know more? And here we go.
DJ Akademiks explaining why he hasn't gotten charged like Diddy.
Speaking of which, no, I'm telling you, Lil Rod is not. No, I'm telling you, trust me on this. Also, speaking of which, right? Which I think I kind of said, and obviously, even when we talk about these cases, people are like, "Yo, Ak, well, what about you?" I'll give you a scenario, and this is why I feel no, right? So when there was allegations about me, right? Because I'm a public figure, so I was told by the attorney that came to the prosecutor's office and everything. Because I'm a public figure, no DA wants to be the person that later gets embarrassed in the public on, why didn't you charge that guy? Is it because he's... No DA wants to do that. The DAs... Because remember, these guys are running for public office, right? Like, even if they look at the shit like, ain't no evidence here, they don't want to do it, right? Especially, they don't want to be the person, so even if they don't want to charge somebody, they don't want to be the person to say, we're not going to do it. You know why? Say a victim gets popular later or makes the news and be like, yo, why didn't Ak get charged? You know what happens? No matter if it's a lack of evidence, they present it anyway. So when people hear me say, the police declined to charge, this shit went to a grand jury. It went to a grand jury because I'm a popular figure.
That's crazy to me.
The grand jury declined. They said, no, there's nothing here. So the people voted like, no bill. So there's a bunch of people who be like, oh my God, no. So I know that process from there, but this is state, right? So I know that process. So they looked at the shit. It's not just the cops. The cops had to put it forward because they said he's a famous guy. If later on, it's like, imagine if there's someone like R.kelly, right? And you're the DA who declined to charge R.kelly. Then later on he gets charged. Nobody, like, you're done, right? They'll be like, nigga, yo, what the fuck would you do? So it's better off you have the grand jury do it. So the grand jury is going to, like, it's pretty much, this is the ultimate test, right? If the grand jury comes back and says there's nothing here, we're probably gonna have to look into, like, well, why do we think that he was that guilty? If all they need is probable cause to charge a nigga, like, why do we think the nigga's guilty?
Alright, keep going first. Stay right, keep it tight.
Cause I'm tight, 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 tight,